What's up everyone, welcome back to the Lace Up channel. My name's Mickey. In today's video, we're gonna talk about how artificial intelligence is going to revolutionize scanning. A few weeks ago, we had an AI video where I walked you through the steps of artificial intelligence. And in the last few weeks, we've been able to develop an application that can literally read any parameter off of any inventory, take the information and record it in our WMS in a few seconds. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Let's get right into it. If you're a distributor of any kind, you know there's a bevy of things that you need to track manually in your warehouse. Whether it's lot numbers, expiration dates, or catch weights, if you don't have a WMS, tracking these things becomes incredibly difficult. Because normally you've got to keep paper notes, Excels, records of the lots, the weights, and the expirations in your warehouse, and as they're fulfilled out to customers, you have to record them manually and then input them into your accounting system manually. Obviously, this opens you up for a tremendous amount of cost and errors, whether it's on the data entry side, on writing something down, and more importantly, it makes it very difficult to track the inventory in your warehouse. Now, normally the old process would yield 1 or 2 heads in a normal operation. But then comes artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence allows you to deploy AI agents that can read off of an image any piece of data and record it in a database. And this allows you to pretty much capture any lot number, any catch weight, any expiration date without physically having to label everything in your warehouse by simply snapping a quick picture of that item and capturing the data. So what I've created for you guys here is a demo where you tap on the camera and you can see right here I've picked up a device that has a camera. It's an Android device. Now imagine for a moment I walk over to this scale, and this scale you guys will see on the screen is reporting 0.72 pounds. Now imagine the use case. I've got a customer that sells catch weight, right? And this could apply to lot numbers as well, but I'm using catch weight in this example. I've got a customer that sells catch weight. Every single case weighs 50.38 pounds. Let's say it's a case of filet. Now, the problem with food service is most restaurants, they don't order an entire case. They might just order a roll of fillets or an inner pack of the case. When you pull that inner pack from the case, every single inner pack weighs something different and it's not labeled or barcoded to be able to decipher exactly what that weight is. So in the case of this distributor that presented me with this problem, they asked me if I could capture the weight off the scale when they place the inner pack on the scale to weigh it. And here's an example of me walking over to the scale and I'm snapping a picture of 0.72 pounds and I'm sending it up to the AI. Now, as I'm doing this, the application sends it to the AI. The AI physically, with some context, is reading the picture. It's reading 0.72 just like the human eye would. And then I'm instructing the artificial intelligence agent to return back to me a file containing the weight in a format that my application can read it so that I can then store the weight. So as you see there, it captured the 0.72 perfectly off the image and recorded that in the database. When I now push that data over to the accounting system, the customer will be invoiced for the proper weight. So that's not the only use case for this. You can use this application or this module for anything in merchandising to capture a picture of how many facings you have. You can capture lot numbers off of a case. So before you couldn't necessarily track the case, especially if you do DSD all the way to the end customer, because maybe you had multiple lot numbers for that item on the truck and the driver had to physically look at the lot number, capture that lot number for that customer specifically. With a simple picture, you can now, in short, capture any piece of data and convey it back to any system and record it into its database without the need of any user input or any manual data entry. So in review, things like this with artificial intelligence are going to make you faster at processing. You're going to have fewer mistakes. You're going to make your business even more profitable, and your real-time audit and analysis is going to go through the roof. And most importantly, in the event of a recall, you'll be able to track lot numbers even better. So if you're not using this technology right now, here are my recommendations. I would say as a first phase, make a paid account on ChatGPT if you don't already have one. Because if you don't know, the paid account offers access to certain models that aren't necessarily accessible through the free version. And not just that. Also try models like Claude AI, try Facebook's model, Google's model, and really figure out what the best model is for the use case that you're trying to do. Now, if you're looking for a WMS that can capture these things and in short be able to work as a receiving application, as a picking application without needing barcodes, well, you can contact us because that's done. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this technology. It's getting ridiculously advanced. Who knows where we'll be in 10 years? If you know, comment down below. Besides that, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff in the video, and I look forward to seeing you next video. Take care. Peace.